its second day, the score is 10-3. Tony Chohan leads in this race to 40. Between Dennis Orcollo, with Dennis Orcollo. And today it is Dennis's break. He will start off, and we saw an exciting first day. Exciting for Tony Chohan, who practically ran over Dennis Orcollo, capitalizing on several mistakes that Dennis made, several easy missed shots. And we also saw quite a few exhibition shots from Tony Chohan that he ended up pretty safe on. And as a result, we have this second day starting out with Tony up 10-3 on Dennis Orcollo. So we hope you guys enjoy today's broadcast. This is Daniel Busch with POVPOOL at POVPOOL.com. You can watch this live on our website at POVPOOL.com, or you can go directly to YouTube and search for the live link for POVPOOL. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Come on, let's get some likes today on this second day. Guys, hit the like button so that we can continue promoting pool to the world, to the masses. Okay, off of Dennis's break. Seems like he has an open shot, but very difficult cut shot. I would imagine Dennis is going to try to play this, and it seems like he will clip off of the stack. No, he's going to use a little outside and miss the stack. So he's already got 1 point on the board. And my assessment of Dennis today is that he is extremely focused, and he will probably be playing a lot more accurate today. He's going to be giving Tony a much tougher game. Against Tony Chohan. Looks like a natural position for the 5 ball on that 1 ball. Very good shot. Also like to thank all of our sponsors for making these matches and these events possible. First off, though, I'd like to thank Chris Swart and California Billiards for hosting an absolutely fantastic West Coast swing for 2017 with this bonus action match between Tony and Dennis. It's not possible to do the West Coast swing without these great venues across California, including Family Billiards and Hard Times Billiards in Bellflower. We hope you like the game of 1 pocket, which is popularly known as the chess game of pool when it comes to pool games. We'd like to thank some of the forums and websites that promote the game of 1 pocket. Good shot. Specifically, we'd like to thank onepocket.org for helping to promote the game of 1 pocket. We also like to thank AZ Billiards and the AZ Billiard forums, specifically AZ Billiards because they are providing editorial coverage on all of these events that we've been doing on the West Coast swing. I got Geraldine in the chat room right now too. She's well, she's promoting on the back end, but also making sure you guys are keeping it real in the chat room. So let's keep it real. Boy, these guys are coming out fast out of the gate, aren't they? It's already 5-1, and it looks like Dennis has got a great shot to open up these balls, possibly run out. He's playing for 2. I heard a lot of people bought their bets back last night after Dennis lost 10-3. All you sweat bettors out there. And there it is. Within 7 minutes, it is now 10 games to 4. Long way to go for Dennis RoboCop, who starts out 7 games behind. He's now 6 games behind. If you're just joining us, guys, welcome back to day 2 of the big one between Tony Chohan and Dennis RoboCop. Dennis has just won the first game today. Well, Tony starts off with a scratch, owing 1 ball. Not a good start for Tony this morning. Nice opener for Dennis there. Dennis, don't want to lose today. I want to actually also thank everybody. I've had some birthday wishes today. Yes, today's my birthday. I'm 25 again. But definitely want to thank everybody for the birthday wishes on Facebook and in onepocket.org. Like to thank the Roy family, or the Francisco family. Roy, his wife, Grace, made me a beautiful loaf of banana nut bread that still showed up warm to the pool hall. I've been eating banana nut bread and drinking hot streaming coffee. So 3-0 in this second game. Dennis Orcollo is now sponsored by Meucci Cues. Okay, so I think Dennis may be thinking of coming off the stack here. So maybe shoot this 8-ball into the stack, leave the cue ball behind the 10 and the 12. But another option would be just to bank the 8 and leave the cue ball under the 11. He wouldn't leave Tony much of a bank, the 4-6, but as with yesterday's match against Dennis, Tony played some shots that even myself as a one-pocket connoisseur could not see. I saw shots from Tony that I had probably seen for the first time, or maybe the second or third time, but because we see those shots so little, you forget them. And it's just amazing to see some of the shots that Tony comes up with in this game. This beautiful game of one pocket. But the 5 and the 1 doesn't look wired to the corner. So he's taking great care, Dennis is. He's taking great care with this. I think he's looking at where the cue ball will be after this shot, so that would indicate to me that he's lining up the bank on the 8, maybe the bank 8 into the 15. Is that the 15? Yes, I think it is. Okay, well, I like that cue ball too. All right, so we're joined now by Chris Swart, the owner of California Billiards. The score is 4-0 in this game, but Dennis has very quickly won his first game in 7 minutes against Tony. So Tony's got -1. He owes a ball.
I was just looking at the score beats up on top. They said 4, so I thought there was 4 games already done. I was like, oh my gosh.
No, I think that was maybe something was going on last night.
Oh, okay.
So.
Oh, okay. Happy birthday, Daniel.
Oh,
I had to get that out there.
Thank you, Chris.
Now everybody can start blasting them.
Well, they already have.
All right.
I appreciate it, man. I'm blushing 5 times over already. And, I'm really enjoying this banana bread. We got to get Chris a slice of this banana bread.
Banana bread.
Roy Francisco's wife, Grace, she made us some fresh banana bread for my birthday.
Sweet. Later. So we had a 7-minute match, is that what you said?
7-minute game. First game was 7 minutes long. Dennis won. So that's Dennis's pocket we're looking at too, with the 15 and the 10.
And just to let everybody know out there that he really hasn't left this table since yesterday. He's been on it practicing, and he's in here this morning practicing and making sure he's got this table down. So I'm sure today will be a little bit different scenario than yesterday was.
Yeah, I agree. And I actually kind of mentioned that to the audience as well when we first started today. Dennis has such a desire to be the best. You can bet he's not going to walk away after a day of losing. He's not going to walk away without dialing in and making sure that he is fully confident on this table,
Right. He's in a pretty good position here. But you never know with Tony. Tony could come up with some craziness to get out of this.
Well, that's the thing too. Is I was saying to these guys that Tony was playing shots that I rarely ever see. Like stuff that you just don't think he's going to play, because most people don't play shots that are low percentage. And yet he kind of just walked into a lot of situations, blasting.
Right. Well, this is a lot of people that are new to Tony don't know that this is the old Tony. Tony's always been extremely aggressive. He's always gone for shots that most people don't, and he sees a lot of shots that most people don't.
Yeah.
But that gets him in trouble too. I mean, you're being aggressive like that. If something doesn't roll right or doesn't hit right, a lot of times it's sold out. And I think in the match with Scott Frost and Dennis, the last match they had, it was kind of the same scenario. Scott is another one that is a lot like Tony, and Tony's a lot like him. They're very aggressive in how they play, and when it doesn't work for them, you get a guy like Dennis that rarely misses, and you make a mistake, he normally capitalizes on you. So I think both of these guys are going to adjust the way they play. I think Tony's aggressiveness will slow down a little bit as this match goes on. I think he's still probably a little jazzed from yesterday because everything seemed to work for him. So I'm seeing his aggressiveness right now, and it looks like it's put him in jeopardy on the last game. Yeah, but then Dennis is missing like that, which is
Dennis
that's
has been missing. Yeah,
and that's unusual. So
I mean, take a look at this layout. That could cost him this game.
If it doesn't, it's going to put him in jeopardy in this game for sure. I mean, I'm looking at this table and I don't see any problem with getting out from here.
Not really. He needs to make 9 because he owes 1. And he's going to pick this apart real nicely, I can see. I mean, if he wants
right
to.
here, I think he's going to go into the pile. I think he's going to hit this 8 and he's going
into
to
the catcher's mitt.
Yeah. Right now is a perfect time to do it. The one ball is kind of open, so I don't think he's going to get stuck in there. And there you go.
Uh-oh. He's okay.
So, again, you're seeing an aggressive Tony, and this is a Tony that, to be honest with you, I know the pros out there and the people that know him know he can run racks. He can run.
He sure can.
He's a good shooter. He's not. He's not. That's definitely one thing he's not deficient in. He can shoot just as well. And to be honest with you, I think that yesterday is still in Dennis's head. I think that was. I don't think he was expecting that, and he keeps missing balls like he just did in that last one. I think it's gonna be a mind game the rest of the way through.
Yeah.
So what's he got now? 7?
No, I think it's. Well, now I just lost count because I think Dennis actually has 6. But I'm going to keep Dennis's score at 5.
Yeah, look at this.
Let's slow down. Just.
Yeah, it's perfect, right?
Perfect slow. Well, yeah, he came in across the angle, but it was a good slow down on that ball.
He's playing good. He's got the speed down. He's stroking the ball really well. He stroked the ball really well yesterday. And to be honest with you, throughout the tournament this whole last week, he's been playing really good. He's stroking the ball really well. Yeah, he's got a lot of confidence.
Yeah, that's going to be 11-6. Okay. Well, mistake. Costly for Dennis Orcollo. And you heard him whack his cue a little bit there. Maybe off screen.
This means a lot to Dennis. This is not just a. He doesn't like to feel like he felt yesterday. I mean, nobody does.
He wants that belt.
Yeah, it's all about the belt. Anybody can see that belt on the second table over there. What a interesting way that came about, but I think it's pretty cool.
That belt there, you'll see it there in the back of behind the first table there above our POVPOOL banner. That's the belt that is up for grabs to the winner of this.
I think it's pretty cool. I mean, Roy came up with the idea, and it's pretty cool. I think the way that they're going to end up starting to do this is whoever has that belt has to take on a challenger, and if somebody challenges, they're obligated to take them on.
Yeah.
In order for that belt to change, I think the money has to be up there enough, that belt changes hands. But
yeah,
it's a cool
I would
concept.
say a minimum of 25,000. Minimum.
And I knew, I guess from Roy, I heard that Rex, one of our local guys here, is going to do some artwork on it.
On the next belt?
Yeah, I think it'd be cool.
Or on this belt, possibly.
No, I think they were talking about this belt, but I could be wrong. Maybe there's a second belt coming. Second belt.
I want to give a shout out to Box Patterson. He's watching this. What up, Box? For those of you who don't know Box used to commentate with me when we did all of the Hard Times One Pocket events. And, Box kind of opened my eyes to the game of One Pocket a little wider. I used to play One Pocket, but I never really got into the game as much as I have now since meeting Box Patterson and working with him. And just want to give you a tip of the hat, bro, and hope you're enjoying this.
Yeah, it's a beautiful game.
It's a beautiful game.
To be honest with you, I think it's the best game for gambling and pool. For any, I mean, not just gambling, but just for playing. It's made for whether you're a really good player or just a beginner. The levels really don't matter. That game can suit anybody. It's a chess game. Anybody that's played chess knows what I'm talking about.
Well, even Efren Reyes, he says that, to really get good at one pocket, you should play chess and carom, 3 cushion.
Agreed. But I think you got to have all disciplines. This requires every discipline out there. It requires rails, requires you to be able to shoot good. It requires banking ability, kicks. There's just a numerous amount of skill. And to be honest with you, you don't have to be that skilled to be able to do it. And here we go. That's Tony.
Well, it's good for him, but he's only going to get 1 ball out of this, I think.
And that's okay.
Unless he sees something, the 6-11.
Yeah, it's possible. I think he's just going to hook. I just think he's going to leave him there and spread those balls towards his pocket. Play a little conservative. I will say that they're watching yesterday, and mind you, that was pretty quick yesterday, so it was a lot of time to watch it.
Yesterday was what, 6 hours?
Yeah, Tony.
Less than that. I think.
Tony put a few traps up for Dennis, and I don't think Dennis saw some of those, and I think he went for him and got in trouble with them. I mean, Tony knows a lot about this game. He's very proficient in moving his ball, but he's very good at putting you in traps in certain situations. And I can't even talk. As it became later in the match, I think it was when he was up 5-1 or so, 5-1 or 6-1. There's a spot where Tony put a 9-ball, put him in a position where Dennis had a pretty much straight in 9-ball, but his cue ball was up at the top rail.
Yeah.
And Tony's balls were, there was a lot of them towards his hole. And he
hold on.
Wow.
See, wouldn't you just take a foul in the stack?
There's a lot of things
I was thinking about that shot, but I didn't want to interrupt you.
Sure. There's a lot you can do from there. But yeah, you could take one, sure. But to go back
that's
to
just
what I
one
was saying,
shot. Yeah.
he set a position on that 9-ball to where, he could make the 9-ball, but it wasn't going to give him anything but 1 ball. But the other thing that he's realizing is Dennis was so far behind in the match that he's going to try anything he can to pull that match back together, and he went for something that most people you don't go for, and he missed it, and it set up the whole. It was another game that Tony ended up winning. It was a very simple trap that Dennis fell into because of the situation of the match.
This might be end or run unless he decides to combo this 6. Is that the 12? 6-12?
I think he's going to use the 1 ball. Either try to come
off the rail,
or try to come off the rail, make that. I believe it's 12 ball up there.
Yeah. That'll keep his run going.
Exactly. Yeah. And he's playing safe too. He's playing
look at the cue ball, frozen.
Right. And he's playing it both ways though. If he doesn't make that, he's got Dennis. So yeah, this makes it difficult now. It's you got a 5-6. I think it's doable because I think his cue ball is going to land on the 2 ball. So I think this is a safety as well. There you go. So I like what I'm seeing out of Tony right now. He's being aggressive, but he's being smart. He's not being overly aggressive. If he doesn't have it there, he's keeping Dennis in check. But the other thing too is, and if you look at the layout, he's not only playing defense with Dennis, but he's giving him little slivers of shots.
Right, trapping him.
That you should not be shooting. There's no looking there. You either hide go all the way up to the top corner so he can't get to that 5 ball, or you take that 5 ball out right now if he can get to it.
Well,
I think he's looking at the 7 to bank the 7 towards his corner and put the cue ball all the way up to the top.
right where the piece of chalk is up there by the Tiger logo.
Yeah.
I like that shot, but I don't know if that lane is fully available. The 3 ball.
No, but I think you can get
there.
it on the backside of that 3 ball. Come run in behind it. It puts a ball over in his area,
Right, so
which he doesn't have right now.
create some offense now.
Right, and play a little defensive. Because he's got to put some pressure on Tony. He's got to put balls towards his hole, too.
But that's exactly what you were just saying, though. Tony's leaving him little slivers of things where he gets to try to play offense, but he's, failing.
Right. He's making him think. And it's a good shot, but
It's a free shot, too.
Exactly. He's leaving him. If you're going to take that ball, take it out. I just think that he's going for the 6.
He's going for the 6.
He's going to be, if I know Tony, he's going to be aggressive right here. And he's going to leave that cue ball all the way up, about where that chalk is probably. Unless he might get really aggressive and go for a little bit more speed and get the cue ball back down.
Past the side, past the 3.
Yes. Yeah.
What's he doing here?
He might play it safe.
Doesn't look like he's banking. I think the shot is available. He can bring the cue ball to the other side of the table past the 3. After the rail.
I see him going for this, but he might not.
No.
I mean, I like his strategy. He's making Dennis win. He's not going to give it to him. He's not going to make a really silly mistake, so he gets out of this. Right now, he's in good position. There's no sense taking a crazy shot when you don't need to.
Like this? Or
Well, here's a good example. Dennis must have shot 100 of these this morning. This exact spot.
Yeah.
So in his mind right now, he's thinking
he's going to make it.
Yeah.
Yeah, but if he leaves that 5 exposed and misses the 3, that's another rack over.
Exactly.
Tony only needs 4 right now. It's a bad time to be shooting that shot.
Tony might go for this 4.
Yeah.
The 6 ball's a blocker. It's going to help him push that cue ball to his side. This gives him an advantage. I think he's going to take this shot. Yeah. Because even if he misses, it's safe. So as we go, I mean, Dennis is getting deeper and deeper. For me, I'm whacking both these balls out here right now. I'm just going to take them out. I'm not going to keep playing around. And he had a good opportunity right there to take both of those balls out and leave that cue ball pretty safe.
Well, I don't object to the way he shot that right now,
Yeah, but if you have an opportunity to
get
both
them
of those
both
balls
out.
out of there, you take the opportunity to do that. It wasn't a hard shot to take it out. I mean, that's why I'm kind of surprised he didn't do it. I think he's just, all honesty, I think Dennis is a little lost right now. I don't think he's used to playing a guy that will take a shot that he's not supposed to take. I think he's just a little out of whack, a little out of sorts. I'm surprised he took that.
I actually think that is that the 10 by the 3?
Yes.
I think that was bankable too. I believe Dennis owes 3 now.
No, you just take the 5 out. You get the 5 out of there, and you live another day. But see, he's looking at this 3 ball.
Why?
I mean, look, it's aggressive. He could place it. He could draw it back, and he can get position on that 5 ball. But to be honest with you, I don't think he can get straight back on this. I think he's either he makes it or he goes for that 10. I mean, if he leaves a cue ball there, he's safe. I mean, technically, but yeah, this is the shot. I mean, just get it out of there. So now I have a feeling this is. I see a 2 rail here, but I have a feeling that this is going
the 5.
Yeah, it's. I don't think he can see enough of it to play safe though. I think this is going to be up table. It's going to turn into an up table game right now. Uh oh. And you got it.
You got it, but he also made everything kind of funny. So, hello. Oh, it's Jay Helfert. Jay Helfert has arrived. Yeah. Jay
just said we got a really good monitor. Yeah, it's a 55-inch TV. He could see it with no problem.
Oh yeah, it's his first time here, huh? Jay Helfert has arrived, and he'll probably spend some time with us.
That means he's going to kick me out of the booth.
Box.
You guys actually get to listen.
Yeah, but
to somebody knows what he's doing.
Take your time, please.
Yeah.
Oh, you know what you're doing.
Are you saying you can only handle so much of Jay? You know.
Well, no, I just know. I know that Jay will get comfortable, and we'll have to go. He likes his cold bucket of fried chicken. So we'll have to get that. We'll have to accommodate him with that.
You go.
You know.
And we got to go to the car dealership later.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's true. There's plenty of those around here. The Auto Mall Parkway is just one exit away from here.
That's the only reason why I keep down. He says there's an Auto Mall.
We got to work on them for our next sponsor.
Yeah.
Anyway, we're back to this. Everything's getting kind of funny over there for Dennis, but it is on his side.
Yeah, but it's creating traffic on the side.
It's a lot of he's taking away a lot of banks here.
Right.
From
like I said, this is going to move up table.
Yeah.
It's got all the signs of it. I'm not. But what Tony's doing again, he's moving all the balls over to Dennis's and tying everything up.
I think he's going to bank this 4.
And he's opening up his area so he can bank, so he can pick off balls.
This 2-railer on the 4. It serves to just bring another ball over there.
It doesn't. What does it do for him?
He's going to have to hit it firm so that he breaks that traffic up. And he's got to be careful. That 11's kind of low.
Yeah, that's why
you don't want to leave that 11 for Tony.
There's nothing good here. Because
owing 3 balls isn't good either, though.
Now, yeah. Well, but if you're going to take the shot and you're going to hit it hard, if you bring the cue ball down so he can't get to the 11, if he hits it too hard, he's going to hit that 5, that 7-5, and it's going to bring that ball down further, and Tony's going to get a bank
on the 5 or the 11.
Right. So
he's doing it. Well, he didn't do it.
Interesting. And I'm telling you, he's just going to move balls. I know he's looking at this. If that one ball was just a little over, I think he banks it. But I think he knows it. He's just going to move balls around. You don't want to tie his end up ill either, so he's going to put it in a spot where it doesn't tie anything up. That's exactly what he's doing. He's leaving his balls open.
And gets them past the kitchen, which is also important.
Right.
If I'm
Dennis, I'm breaking the 5 right here. I'm going to break that 5-7 out.
Yeah.
And open it up. It's doing no good for him right now. And that's the play right here, and he's not seeing it.
Well, he's trying to take another ball away from Tony too, but actually this opens up stuff. It opens. Well, what's he doing? He doubled everything up.
So now Tony, being aggressive, ball? He's taking that 11 ball.
Yeah, because there's nothing down there for Dennis.
Unless he sees something, I don't
see. He's not taking the 11.
No, but he's got the 9. So, I think it was a mistake. Dennis, on that last shot, should have taken that 5-7. Took all that, just kind of get it out of there and break it up so he has an open area.
Well, now he can't do it because he's on the rail.
Exactly. So now
Tony got him on the rail.
Now he's in a little bit tougher position.
Danger zone.
Wow. I see Tony taking that 6. I think he's gonna. Maybe. I can't tell where that 3's at.
It looks like he might be.
Oh, he's got the 9 ball. He's clear.
He's not corner hooked.
No, he's shooting 9. He's
Oh
clear.
my gosh.
He's clear. And I'm sure he's going to put this in hard just in case.
Firm.
Yeah.
No. Ooh.
Just in case it misses, it pops it out. It's bankable. Now we'll see how aggressive Dennis wants to be. I don't think he takes it.
No. So now
Tony will probably take his 5-7 out of there this time.
Now we're waiting for the first mistake. Is basically what is going to change or shift the pace of this game.
Well, I'm looking at this again. He needs to get that 5-7. He has to move that other. It does no good for him where it's at. Like, I mean, he would have a chance to break if he would have done that three shots ago. He'd have a shot right here. He'd be able to bank that ball. He can't do that now.
We may even see. Well, okay. So if the first bank available, Tony's going to go for it because look at the 4-5. There's nothing. Now he's going to open it. We're going to see a wedge in this game, I think, Chris. Bank the 8 over to the other side. Bring the cue ball down table again. Cross it.
Yeah, that's what I would do.
I hate playing these soft shots and then you scratch in the bottom corner. Hate that.
Yeah, but he doesn't have to be soft here. He just banks that over and brings his cue ball all the way down. Root beer assistant. Sure, I'd love a root beer.
Sure. Could you put cream in it this time? No sugar.
Wow, yes, nicely seen.
Thank you. Well,
interesting move.
This is leaving the 14. I'm not sure that's what
but you know
Dennis was even trying to do. Is he trying to trap Tony? I mean, with what, though? There's nothing. This is a free shot. Did you not like that shot?
Dennis's shot? No.
No, this shot for Tony.
Oh, no, I'm taking that. Sure, it's a free shot. He shot it the right way. If he makes it, great. If he don't, Dennis has got to pull it out. Now, if he could see the 8 ball, I'm sure he's going to play with that 8 ball instead of taking his ball out.
He definitely wants to. I think he wants to hide the 14 though from him.
Right. So I don't know if he can see that 8 ball. If he can, he can even come off the rail, to be honest with you, and tag that 8 ball and put the cue ball over by the just short of the 6 and still block that 14. I like the way Tony's playing. He's actually playing pretty smart. He's not He's waiting for Dennis to make a mistake.
Which, if you look at the percentage right now, it would be Dennis to make the mistake. If you look at the percentage.
Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you, Geraldine.
I'm seeing the 8-ball. I'm not understanding why he's not crossing the 8-ball over and just bringing the cue ball back down the table. There's nothing here for him.
Yeah, he's better off just containing the situation.
He's trying to create. I see. There you go. Mistake. How many you got? So again, Dennis makes a mistake, gives Tony a free shot. And here we go.
He's playing for 3.
You could 2-rail this 4. I don't think he's going to get that aggressive, though. He loses that cue ball.
A double bet Z-bank. I don't think there's any point.
I think he's just going to make that, bring that 8-ball over, just like Dennis should have done a while ago.
Yeah.
And there you go. Oh, yeah, wait for Dennis to make a mistake. Right. I mean, honestly, right now, in the position that Dennis is in, that 6-ball was looking pretty juicy right there. And I don't think it would have sold out. I think it'll put a ball to his pocket, and it'll trap Tony up on the top up there. And
he's about to take the 6 away.
Yeah, and amazingly, Dennis just didn't even see it. He's been taking his time with every shot, and then on the one that he might have a good shot on, he just.
I think he's got him afraid. He's got him scared to shoot a little bit, because he knows that every time Tony has got any kind of significant run, it's because of a mistake Dennis has made. So that's got to be something on your confidence.
There's
this match is getting into Dennis's head.
They're gonna get up into the corner here. There's nothing here. They're gonna keep pushing. You just gotta be careful not to bake a ball and give a shot like he did. Now I can't tell from this angle.
It looks like
I don't see any 2-railers there. So.
No, I think I like just banking the 14, bring the cue ball down table.
Yeah. Like I said, they're gonna
just like that.
It's gonna wedge up in the corner. Now Dennis, he can either. I'm probably gonna shoot the 3 or the 10. Come back down table.
See,
he's
Dennis
looking
needs
at the
to
wrong
leave.
side.
Dennis needs to leave him long as well.
Yeah,
not short.
This is the shot. But you got to leave him further down the table.
Well, he's not leaving him long. He didn't want to leave him long, and I don't know why he didn't want to leave him long. He doesn't want to leave him a bank. I mean, there is no bank to leave him.
No, they're just gonna. So watch. He's gonna leave him long. Bring it down.
10 ball available.
So, yeah. So now,
but
you have a problem.
Will bang out the 11 if he misses.
Well, yeah. Well, not only that, but now you have to be careful not to make a ball up there. So now you have to really pick and choose.
He doesn't want to shoot it. Okay.
I don't get that because he's going to shoot the 4 here. He's going to bank the 4. I believe. You can see the angle here.
I think he can't see enough of the 4 to make it.
I'm guessing he will. I don't know. I can't tell from that angle. No, he sees the 4.
4 into the 2.
I just think he's going to put it towards his hole.
Hold on.
I mean, he's got a couple options here. But I think he's got to put the 4 over his hole. Look at that. So that's just a bad. That's just an ugly roll. That was way too aggressive. I'm surprised he went that hard. I get what he was trying to do, but that was a little too. I mean, and that right there's got to just tear you up if you're Dennis, because that's what's been happening. You know.
Straight back on the 8.
I mean, if I'm sitting there on that chair, I'm heated because
I'm sick.
Enough is enough, you know. So here we go again.
So end of game 16. It's now
But
12 to 4.
I'm going to make the point.
Game 7.
Right. I'm going to make the point again. Yes, did Tony get lucky on that? Absolutely. Did he get a roll on that? Absolutely. But Dennis gave him that shot to shoot, and he should have never put that. He should have never done what he did there. It didn't make any sense. Just keep him going in that corner. I just think that's another mistake. He gave Tony a shot.
Okay, guys, here we are. This is, sorry about that. We just missed the break from Tony Chohan. This is game number 17 now. Between Tony Chohan and Dennis Orcollo, the big one. Day 2. The game count right now is 12 to 4. So we started off with a 7-game lead from Tony Chohan. Now it's an 8-game lead. So things are going to have to change quickly, or at least steadily, for Dennis Orcollo if he wants to have any chance to earn that belt and to take home the cash, $100,000 posted. Well, he's not playing a very good cue ball either. Dennis is going to have to change what he's doing. We saw a glimmer of Dennis's game. Dennis's usual game that we've been seeing in the past 2 years is his one pocket game, which is a game that he has really only been working on now for about 4 years. And we saw a glimmer of that game in our first installment of this match yesterday. But it was too little too late. And whatever glimmer we saw yesterday has seemed to has quickly faded, it seems, in this second day so far. Seeing him make several errors in execution and poor shot selection, which is very surprising coming from Dennis, who has moved very well against other players like Alex Pagulayan, Bob Herchek, and Scott Frost. By the way, we do have multiple sizes of those shirts. If you do make a payment of $23 for those shirts, just make sure you select your size and type in your shipping address and whatever the available box is.
Sorry I had to step away there. We actually did get a call, and Don, thank you very much for purchasing a beautiful West Coast Swing shirt. It'll be sent to you within the next couple days.
So this was Tony's break.
Really? Because I'm just balls are everywhere.
And Dennis is already sweating.
Oh, okay. So I'm guessing which side Tony's is.
Yeah.
Not hard to tell.
The sad thing is I don't see a safe place for the cue ball really.
Off the 8.
That Dennis could
off
leave.
The 8, down
yeah,
the
off the 8. But this requires precision.
He'll get it.
Well, no, I've been noticing. This is an
Draw.
easy shot for Tony. He can just draw off this ball and make the 13 now.
Yeah, but
He's looking at
why
it.
would you do that though? You'd give you one ball. I don't think he'd get anything else from it.
Because knowing Tony, he'll hit it at such a speed that the
He'll
cue
come
ball
back
will
out.
end up right behind the 4, and he'll have a open shot.
I still don't think he does it. He's got him in a trap here. I think he's going to keep playing him in that same trap. I think he's going to bring him down below the 5 again. Hopefully hook him on the 5. If he does that, then yes, that's what I'm doing right there. Tennis can get out of this easy. He goes up to the, looks like 15-10. I'd probably go up and just put it on the rail up there. Unfortunately, it's probably going to give him the 5-ball shot, but he's got to be careful trying to draw this down to that 13.
Yeah, because he can scratch
There it goes.
in the
There's a
hole.
scratch. Yeah, so he's playing frustrated. You can tell. No matter what he does, it's not working for him. And you can see it in that shot.
Let me ask you, he could have, I saw an opportunity there where he could have, he could have played something like Tony's game where he could have just blasted the 5 into those 2 balls.
Unfortunately, the way the balls are running for him, I don't think that would have been a good idea. I think it would just opened him up. I think he played the right shot. I just think he played it. He played. He should have caught the rail. He didn't catch the rail. He needed to catch a little bit of the rail. And to be, he didn't really need to get all that far down there. All he needed to really do is get behind the 1 ball. So
yeah,
he didn't really need to force too far down.
Trombonation.
Yeah, I mean, Tony's kind of freewheeling right now. He's loose. He knows Dennis is a little frustrated.
Well, Tony's dictating the whole outcome of this match.
But I will say this. He has to make sure he keeps himself in check because sometimes you can get a little too loose.
Yeah.
And
he got lucky that last game.
He absolutely did.
He banked that 4 into the 2, got completely lucky.
Yeah, it was a great. It was a roll. But he's been. If you play good, everybody knows this. If you play good, you get good rolls. If you're playing bad, you do not get good rolls. You get bad rolls. And most people that are playing good will get the most unbelievable rolls you've ever seen in your life.
Yeah.
And it's frustrating.
One ball and another game it'll be. And it's moving quickly as it moved yesterday.
Well, we talked about this before. Everybody thought that Dennis was going to play so slow and yada, yada, yada. Tony doesn't allow that. Tony plays so fast, he'll play fast for you. He makes you play aggressive. And so there's either two. I'm gonna say there's 2 things that Dennis needs to do. Is either one, really slow this down and really play long game safeties and just grind him right now, or he's just going to have to play like Tony and just start going and breaking into the packs and just be extremely aggressive and see if he can get the balls to shift his way. Obviously, playing the way he's playing right now is not working. It's not working for him. I mean, truthfully, the way I'm going, if I'm Dennis right now, I'm sticking this guy in the pile. I'm gonna grind him now. Yeah, there's nothing I can do. Everything I do, he's putting balls to his hole. I need to suffocate him, and right now, that's kind of what Tony's doing to him. Yeah. And Dennis needs to start getting aggressive when he needs to, but he needs to grind. He needs to grind Tony. He needs to slow him down. That's easy to say from here,
Yeah, I know. I mean, what he needs to do, but I mean, what he's doing too is just his execution is off. Foul. Yeah. So -1 for Dennis. And a good takeout from Tony. Dennis may take another foul, but with the 9 where it is, You might be looking at going up table, move the 9 away, and place the 5 somewhere up, like maybe by that second diamond past the side pocket. But he's have to be careful there not to leave a 2-railer for Tony, but he'll also leave a cross on the 12, so this is a difficult situation. Another foul. He's got to watch out that 11 doesn't leak out. He's trying to hit a rail, actually, I think. Yeah. That was a good shot. He's just going to, I think he's going to try to end up back in the stack. No, no. I think Tony's a little upset. Maybe he left a 13, which is at the top of the stack. It's time to really think, Dennis, and execute. Microphone shark. That's the jukebox guy who came to do stuff. Really? He did that like a week ago, didn't he? It's true. Roy Francisco, he's in the chat room. He said himself, you know, that we kept saying even way before this match that Tony is the one they fear the most. So another scratch. Wow. Wow. So, looks like the 12 goes. It's the jukebox mating call. All right, we got a little treat for you guys. You ready to join us?
For what?
Pull up a chair. Put this on so it's comfortable. I think you've worn a couple of those in your time.
Now, what game are they playing here, Daniel? Is this one pocket?
Yes.
Explain this game to me, will you? Well, all I know is this is starting to get ugly here.
Well, it's already kind of been a little ugly.
He might be trying to play the 2-ball off the 3. He's thinking about it, playing a billiard. He's playing with. Now he's not. Now he's going. Yeah, he just cleared them all away.
Yeah. And he opened up the stack to his side.
Tony's playing with a lot of confidence right now, and I'll tell you what, it makes a big difference because Dennis is so weak. Dennis ain't putting up any resistance.
He's not, and he's making you know, his shot selection is a little poor. I mean,
how about scratching twice the last game?
Yeah, I mean, I don't want to lend any bad energy to the guy, but you know, I mean, let's call a spade here, you know.
Absolutely. Well, you know, I'm good friends with Dennis, but yesterday was ugly. I had to turn it off. I love you, but
you did not. You turned it off?
I couldn't stand it anymore. I shut it off when the score was 8-1. So this is all. Ooh, Dennis is going to have a chance here. Watch this. Oh no, it will roll a little bit far. I thought he was going to get a bank out of it. See, you got to just, I like shooting this ball 2 rails out of there and into those balls. Yeah, move like that. At least he gets more balls on his side. We got a score on this game?
It's 12 balls on the 13 balls on the table, so it's 2 to minus 2.
2 to minus 2?
2 to mince 2.
Okay.
Yeah.
Look at this. Look at how he buried that cue ball.
Yeah, yeah. He would have liked to bring the 3 or the 12 down further, but I think he'll
he played the cue
he'll
ball
settle.
there.
Yeah.
He played the cue ball there. Dennis is in trouble right now.
He's in trouble for this match. I mean,
Big time. Dennis.
I love the guy. I love Dennis. He's but we're seeing something that what we're really seeing is we're seeing Chohan's real game. And he's taken a couple flyers, gotten really lucky as well. So the table's rolling for Tony.
Yeah, I saw that 2 games ago when he just
Fired at the 4-2.
The balls just collided. But I'll tell you a funny thing, Daniel. The good player always gets the roll. The guy who's playing the best gets the rolls. And the guy that's playing bad can't get a roll.
Yeah. So in case you're wondering who this is with me, this is Jay Helfert. And if you'd like to,
Who's he?
if you'd like to know a little bit more about Jay Helfert, you can go to jhelfert.com. I've already posted the link in the chat room. And
Just water.
you can also acquire copies of his book, of his books, plural now, right?
Right.
At jhelfert.com. Pool Wars and more Pool Wars.
More and more. I guess the next
More
one will
and
be
more.
more and more pool.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
no, that's going to be the last of that series. See, you can see Tony's very loose. He's playing. He's just got a lot of confidence right now, and makes it easy for him. And Dennis is tight. I know Dennis's game real well, and he's just not playing with any confidence. He has a lot of uncertainty.
I think he's, he looks like he's got his head together. I'll say that. Yes, he has a lack of confidence right now, and I think that's because he hasn't played anybody like this that plays with shots like these. I mean, Dennis beat him a couple of weeks ago at Big Dog Billiards,
Right.
7 games to 5 in a 6-hour match,
Right.
which was a great sort of like prelude to this. And I just did not get to see that match, so I don't know what was different then as it is now. But I think in this case, Tony's gotten into Dennis's head a little bit.
Well, I talked to Dennis early this morning, and I asked him, I said, Dennis, what happened to you yesterday? I said, you didn't look like yourself. He said, Jay, he said, I never had a chance to practice on the table because Shane was playing Tony the last 2 days. And he said, I wasn't used to the table and I wasn't used to the cue ball. But, I mean, whose fault is that? Dennis is going to get a shot here, I think.
That's Dennis's shot.
Oh, that was his. I'm sorry.
That was Dennis at the table.
Yeah, okay.
So
Pay attention, Jay.
Oh no, you're all right. I know it's like you're just walking into the booth here, so you're kind of taking it all in. We've got I don't know if this is the type of setup that you're used to. So
it's a beautiful setup you got here. This is great.
I mean, you've worked with us before, but I know you work with others as well.
A few. Look out, Dennis! Don't lose the cue ball. This is kind of an interesting game with most of the balls up table. Tony's leading this game 2-0, and he's leading 3-1 on games today. So that means he won 10-3 yesterday. That means he's got him 13-4. And we're going to play today until somebody reaches 20. Am I right, Dan?
Yes. Okay. The first increment of 20 games from one side will conclude today's broadcast.
So conceivably, if Dennis could rally, we'll play a lot of games today.
Conceivably, yes. That's absolutely right.
But I don't see anything that looks like a rally yet.
Yeah, I mean, we saw him open up with the first game and second game kind of strong. He lost the second game due to one shot error. Tony ran out, and it looked like it was going to be Dennis's second game today.
Made a big difference. The match swung right there today.
The match has swung. He has not won a game since that game, that second game.
One thing I noticed is Tony is keeping Dennis on the defense. I think Tony's got a shot here on the 3 ball.
No. He played,
he hooked him.
The cue ball was perfect here.
He hooked him.
Yeah, but I don't know. Tony does have a bank on that 10 ball, I believe.
Yeah, but he's got to be careful because of those balls down there, down table on Dennis's side.
But I have to tell you, it just doesn't seem to matter to Tony. That's what he's been doing.
No, he's playing safe.
I think Dennis will take a flyer at this 6 ball. I think you got to aim to
it's a
hit
free
the
shot.
7.
If he
Aim
can
to hit the 7.
If he can put the cue ball up behind, if he can move the 6 ball and move some of those balls towards his pocket and put the cue ball up table behind the 3, whatever that is, the 3, 14, and 8. Yeah.
But just don't leave Tony a shot on the 14.
Let's see if he can do it. That's what he's trying to do. He did a good job.
Yeah.
He did a good job.
And he hit the 7, like I said, was very good shot.
That's about the best shot I've seen him shoot today, right there.
Yeah.
Because, his control has not been that good on a lot of shots. He's got Tony in a little bit of
It's the first kind of pressure that we've seen him put on Tony.
Yeah.
That's for sure.
Tony would like to come all the way down table and be below the 6 ball. I mean, come all the way down to this bottom end. The foot of the table. Because I don't see anywhere he can hide that ball. Let's see. Yeah, he hit him behind the 8, but I don't think that's going to save Tony right here.
Now, Tony did hit the stripe, so that is he finned it.
It was a good shot.
So it is a good shot.
Dennis would like to put him behind the 14 again. Just slow roll the ball, hit the edge of the 8. Got to hit it soft, kind of like that. That's okay.
That was sweet.
That's okay.
That was sweet. Actually makes it harder for Tony to try and counter with the same move, but he'll freeze behind the 14 now.
Well, what's happening right now, Daniel? Dennis has the upper hand this game right now, even though he's down 2-0. But can he take advantage of it?
Well, that's the thing. I mean, it could be short-lived. I mean, Tony's been shooting, I would say 90% the right shots.
Dennis took a quick look at this combination, the 14 into the 3, but
yeah.
He changed his mind.
Very dangerous.
It's going to be a little bit harder for him to hide the cue ball now. I don't like him going that way. I don't know about that. Maybe because
is he thinking of double banking or cutting?
Those 2 balls in the middle of the table, those 2, there's a solid and a stripe right by the head string.
The 13 and the 4.
Yeah, they won't go. They won't go in Tony's pocket. So I don't know, Dennis. Dennis wants to shoot this combination, and this could be dangerous.
Oh, he played it.
Yeah, he played both
ball.
balls. He played both balls. Look at this. He's got a whole bunch of balls around his pocket.
I think that's a good cue ball, too, though.
Very good cue ball. That's what he wanted to do, is leave that cue ball on the end rail. Tony's going to come off this 14 and slide over behind the 6.
He's not going to get there.
No, he's okay.
Well,
okay.
not
That's
like he would have liked to, but...
As long as he's behind it, on the bottom side of it, it's okay. He didn't want to get on the top side of it, that's for sure. Tony shoots those shots good. He's got very good cue ball control. And you know how hard it was to do that from that distance, shooting off the rail?
Yeah.
Dennis will probably just cross this ball, put him right back on the end rail again.
See, although that shot is appropriate, it's not really going to put a lot of pressure on Tony.
Well, he's keeping Tony on the defense, which is a change of pace from the last few games, because Dennis is the one that's been on the defense every game.
Well, that changes things.
Look at this. Look at this. He stuck him behind the 6 ball. He was trying to make the 3 ball there.
Yeah, he was.
Look at the cue ball control. That's what is,
Well, it's extremely difficult to get good cue ball when you're hitting 2 balls the way he did. I mean, he basically played a billiard.
He was playing
And
to put
got
that cue ball
perfect cue
behind
ball,
the
yeah,
6, man. Now Dennis wants to go around this ball, hit the edge of the ball, and go all the way down table again. Let's see if he threads the needle. Don't hit that ball. No, he didn't want to hit that ball, I promise you. He wanted to get the cue ball all the way down to the end rail.
3 balls available, Jay.
Yeah. Oh, if he can shoot that. Yeah, you know what? Tony's going to shoot it. He's got to be careful, though, because he doesn't want to get up above the 6 ball and miss this 3.
He'll come around the 6.
He might bump the 6.
He'll come around the 6, and he's going to try to play up table. See the triple combo or the 7. He'll play for that.
This is a risky shot if he shoots the 3, and he knows it too. He could play safe. He's got good safety. Yeah, see, he's going safe. He ain't taking any chances. He doesn't want to give Dennis an open shot. He's playing smart one pocket, really. He knows if he shoots that 3 and misses, he'll probably give up a shot. And there's still 4 balls down there. That's what he wants to do. Send him up table.
So how was your drive, Jay?
We did great. It was wide open. We came up the 101. We drove up here in 6 hours.
Oh, you're here with your new wife?
No. She's not here yet.
Oh, okay.
She's not here yet. This will be my last wife. I promise you. Don't tell her I said that, please.
Well, no, that should make her feel secure.
No. She's a good girl. If everything works out, she'll probably be here in this country by the end of the month.
So when you say we drove up here, who do we have the honor of?
I came with my buddy Adrian. You know Adrian, I think.
Yeah, Adrian. Yeah.
He drove. He made it easy
Adrian,
for me.
Little Al's friend?
Yeah.
Oh,
that
cool.
Adrian.
Great. Good stuff.
This is a beautiful room. I like this room. I got to congratulate Chris.
Yes, it's definitely a premier venue for California.
You know, Daniel, I got to say, if I can take it aside while these guys are playing a little defense here, I'm really excited about all the beautiful new rooms that are open up, like Scott Frost's room.
Yes.
And there's several beautiful rooms that have opened up in the last year. And to me, it's an encouraging sign. We may never see a day when there's millions of pool rooms again or thousands of pool rooms again, but I like the fact that a big pool room like this can still do well.
It can.
This room is probably 12,000 square feet. This is not a small room, but
I think it's bigger.
It might be.
It's on their website. You can go to CaliforniaBilliards.com and check it out. But yeah, it is nice to see large rooms opening up. I mean, it's kind of an indicator that pool is still alive and well.
Pool ain't going nowhere.
No.
Hey, let me tell you, this is too great a game. It'll never disappear, I promise you.
Yeah.
Maybe the Pro Tour in this country is hurting a little bit. There's kind of a new.
What Pro Tour?
Well, there's a new phase in what the.
Oh, the World 8-Ball Series.
No.
World
What
Pool Series.
we're seeing 8 and 16 man, events where they're paying big entry fee. That seems to be what's popular today. Those kind of events. Well, Dennis got an opening here because Tony went for the bank and missed it. Let's see if he can take advantage of it. The old Dennis Orcollo might run out from here.
Well, remember, he's already down 2, so he needs 9 more now.
Oh, okay.
Down 2 balls.
Can he run some balls here? It would be good for his confidence,
Absolutely.
How long's it been since he shot at his pocket? How many games ago did we see him shoot at his pocket?
I would have to say around 15 innings we've seen this go back and forth.
Ooh, boy, he just got above that ball.
Yeah,
he almost
did.
bumped it out of the way.
Yeah.
I think he's still got enough where he can draw back above these balls. Let's see. You got to make this one first, though, buddy. He did it. He's back behind him.
Well, he'll have to maybe cut this 10 ball down the rail.
Yeah, that's what he's shooting.
But nonetheless, this is what these guys do so well. Both Tony and Dennis, they know how to run out.
I'm going to tell you something. When the balls are down table like this, the best I ever saw was Efren. Efren could get behind all those. He could have all the balls within one diamond of the end rail, and he'd still run out. He was the best I ever saw at playing, getting behind the balls when they were down table.
Yep, that was a good shot.
Well, Dennis is doing good here, though. He's managed to keep good position.
He needs 6, so I see 4 available immediately, but still tough to get on them.
Listen, if he
From
can
here.
get these 4, it would be strong. He just needs to keep making balls. It'll help his confidence just to keep making balls.
Mm-hmm.
This is a little bit of a tricky shot right here. Of course, this table's got tight pockets. I can see that. What are they, 4 1/4 or 4 1/8? Do you know?
LeBron Griffith in the chat room actually notes that it was actually 20 innings since the last open shot. I'm sorry, your question was, Jay?
How tight are these corner pockets?
They are actually only 4 1/4 as far as pockets go. And
That's tight.
as you know, on POVPOOL, though, we've had a reputation of streaming very tight pockets. 4 1/4 is kind of like a little roomy for us.
Let me tell you something. That's what I got at my house. I got a 4 1/4 inch diamond table, and let me tell you, 4
Yeah, you got a
inch
beautiful
diamond
table.
with the deep shelves like this. This is not an easy table.
No, it's not.
By any means. I mean, those tables we used to play these matches on for Justin with Tar were a little bit over the top, man. 4-inch pockets on diamonds. Kind of intimidated everybody. All right, Dennis, let's see what you got here. He made a good shot just now. Oop, he got it.
He's making them. He's making them.
How many does he need? 3?
He's playing for 3, Jay. So I see 3 now. There's the 4. There's a 2-ball bank.
That's what he's gonna have to shoot a bank if he wants to get out.
Yeah.
He missed it.
He's
missed
rattled
that
this ball, and
Boy, he was right on the next shot too. But I think he's got this one blocked. He's got a spot too. Two, 4, 8, 9. Yeah, Dennis has got 6. 6-2. Is he trying to clear it? Yeah, he cleared it out, but he left Dennis a shot. It's a little tough because he's got a cue over the top of that ball, and it's a long shot.
I still think he's like 85%, 90% to make this ball.
He'll get position on that 2 ball if he makes it. He's coming up above the 2. Watch.
Up above the 4.
Oh, 4, whatever it is.
4.
I'll just say solid.
No, it is the 2. You're
Hey,
right.
I got
No,
one
you guys
right.
have to understand we're
Dennis.
over 20 feet away, 15 feet away from the table. So I had the count at 7 balls, and I'm assuming then that Tony conceded.
No.
The last
He
ball.
got
his 8th ball.
Yeah, you lost count there. So, remember, he had to make a ball on the side rail there.
Yeah. So 13-5.
13-5.
I'm still surprised. That's what that's the score I'm announcing. You know what I mean?
Don't sound right, does it?
No. I tell you
know,
what I was expecting: an extremely tight, close match.
I was too. Listen, you know what the line was? People were giving 6 and 7 games on the wire for Tony, and I said all along, this match is going to be closer than that.
Yeah.
But I didn't expect it to go this way.
So this is Tony's break. Not the greatest break.
Can he see that 8 ball with the cue ball? If he can, he could maybe use that.
He can't see it, I don't think, Jay. He can.
I wonder if Dennis can shoot through this little window and shoot the 4 ball. You know, see that 4 ball below the 6 there?
Oh, you mean this ball?
Yeah.
The 7.
Okay, the 7. I wonder if he can shoot through that window.
It looks like he might be able to.
He's thinking it. Let's see if he looks at it. He's looking at shooting the 7 into the 2. Now this shot can go wrong.
There's a lot. Yeah, this is fraught with peril, definitely.
Hey, where have I heard that before? Grady Matthews.
Oh, yeah? Is that Grady's line? Is that the Grady's line that I'm stealing?
That's one of them. Brady had a few lines.
I go to sleep to pool on my computer, so
God bless you, man. God bless
so
Daniel Busch
I think
and
it
Geraldine.
sinks in.
Hey, you're doing
And
a great
God bless
job,
Jay
man.
Helfert, too.
No, I'm a
You brought
dinosaur.
a ton
I'm
of-
a dinosaur. You're the
You
new
brought it
blood.
all to the game, though. You know, you're one of the pioneers, buddy.
Yeah, I came out here in a wagon train. Dennis is thinking about that shot, but I don't like that shot, man. I'll tell you what, he could get in trouble shooting that shot.
I agree with you.
If the 4 double kiss the 2, or the 7 double kiss the 2.
He's got.
Now he could slide off that stripe that's at the middle of the end rail there, and go up and try to get behind the 8, but that's a tricky shot too.
You want to know what shot I like, Jay?
Yeah.
3-rail kick.
You know what? That's a lost art in one pocket, and that's the right shot. You called it. He's shooting that shot. Oh no, he just. You know what? He didn't do bad by burying the cue ball. He did good.
Ah, but he tied up the 6-3. Look.
Yeah.
Oh, wait a minute.
No, the 6-3 goes to his
It
pocket.
might be wired.
Yeah, it goes towards his pocket. Good enough. It's close enough, I'll tell you that.
I'm trying to get the right angle on it. Yeah, it looks like it is wired.
Daniel, in the old days, all the top players, Jersey Red, Ronnie, Boston Shorty, guys like that, they all could shoot that 3-rail kick shot. They could all shoot that 3-rail kick shot.
Yeah,
Tony
I
hit
like
that ball good. Look at how good he hit that ball. He came down and came off the edge of the 3 ball. I'll tell you what, Tony kicks the balls good. Dennis has got a shot here. He can see the 5. He can do things. He'd love to be able to shoot the 5 and duck the cue ball behind the 6, but it's a dangerous shot. He doesn't want to end up in the drink. See, you could shoot that 5 straight back across into those other balls. This is a little tricky here. This is a little tricky. Can he pull it off? That's what he wanted to do. He got
freeze. That's what he needs to do. Yeah,
that's all he wanted to do right there. That's all he wanted to do. And I don't think Tony can see the 5 ball. Well, Dennis is fighting back a little bit now.
Well, he's in the game. He's in the game now. But,
yeah.
We still have. There's an 8-game deficit here, Jay. So,
that run out in the last rack did a lot for his confidence. I want you to know that.
Yeah. What this basically means is in this final 3 days of this 4-day event, he's going to have to make up 3 games per day.
Starting today. And right now he's a game behind today.
Yes.
I'll tell you what, Tony lays down some pretty good shots, man. He's got good control. You see how good his speed. The important thing about that shot is his speed. He laid that ball right down there in front of the pocket. It's too bad he can't see it. I don't think he can get through underneath that 7 ball. That's unfortunate because he could move the 2, but he's looking at it like he wants to go through that opening. But you got to be able to get down there where you can knock the 2 away. I'll tell you what, if the 14 ball, that stripe ball, wasn't in the way, he could splash all 3 of these balls out of there, but he can't do it because the 14's in the way. I'm going to tell you something. Tony can find a way to make that 2 ball if he gets any kind of look anywhere.
The 2 ball's a very high percentage, that it's going to go in. In fact, this is the kind of stuff that I was telling Chris earlier. He was sitting with me in the box. The kind of shots that Tony's been doing, like he'll see this that Dennis has and just blast at it,
right,
and just move everything. He might make one of those balls, but blasting those balls away.
That's a shot.
We
used to call it a splash shot, where guys got 3, 4, 5 balls in front of his pocket. You just you stick the cue ball, and you get every ball moving. And typically, maybe 1 ball goes in, but the rest of the balls go away, and you get out of a trap.
And I think that Dennis has an opportunity to do that and still hold the cue ball in this little catcher's mitt underneath the stack. I mean, I may be wrong.
You mean
but
shoot those 3 balls down there?
Just blast it.
Yeah, but I don't know
out.
if he can get to. He's trying. He keeps looking at it. That 14 ball's got him a little bit stymied here.
The 15?
The 15, yeah, that stripe ball right there. I should just say stripes, because I can't see these numbers on the screen.
Yeah. We're using a 55-inch preview monitor, and we still can't see the numbers, guys. So,
well, it's okay. I mean, listen. These are great monitors.
oh no, but
You got a great setup.
But we've got, we're both blind. We're old men.
No, you're not. You're a baby.
Are you kidding me? I just turned a year older today, Jay.
What?
Yeah.
How old are you now?
48 now.
My birthday's in a week. I'll be 49.
Hey, another July birthday, huh? Another July.
You're a Cancer.
Baby.
That's why I like you so much.
You're
man.
on the cusp, aren't you?
Yeah, 19th.
You're like me, walks on the beach.
We're hermits. We like our home. Cancer's got to have a comfortable home.
That's true. That's true. So anyway, back to this.
He's taking a lot of time here.
I like my blast shot. I mean, I don't know.
He wants to shoot it, but that stripe ball is causing him problems. I like shooting the 15 ball back and forth into the pack and putting the cue ball up. Yeah.
Actually, that's a good shot too, Jay.
Yeah. Well, he's thinking about it.
Problem, well, I don't know.
But I'm going to tell you something. Even if Tony gets above those balls, he might be able to play that 7-2 combination. Let's see. Well, he shot the shot you're talking about, and he kind of got away with it. He did move 2 balls towards his side, which is good. Tony's got a shot, but he doesn't have much after that shot.
The shot is a trap.
He's got to make this shot. He must make this shot.
Kind of mandatory here.
And he did. And look at this. He got perfect
Yeah,
position.
what you said about not having anything afterwards, I didn't want to contradict you, but I saw this.
Yeah,
I saw this
he
coming.
had to make a really good shot there. He might have got a little funny here. That 3 ball might be blocking him. Yeah, it is. I mean, he could shoot this combination, this off-angle combination.
Yep, he will shoot it because it's a safe shot, Jay.
I'll give a plug to an old-timer. The best player I ever saw shoot off-angle combinations was Ronnie Allen.
Oh.
Ronnie would never miss a shot like that. He was amazing. Of course, he was a pretty good one-pocket player, too, believe me.
Yeah, he was.
Well, Dennis got a reprieve there. He
got off kind of cheap there. He did.
He got off real cheap.
And because the stack's open now, I mean, if Tony had made that ball, it would have been out. It would have been over.
Dennis has got a bank here, and if he can make it, he's got a chance. He's got a chance here. He's got a little window where he can shoot this ball through.
You just can't hit the 3. You hit the 3.
Let's see how good he hits this ball. This looks good.
Yes, it is.
Wow.
It is.
Look at the balls. They're all out in the open. Everything's out in the open.
Yes.
Can Dennis Orcollo run some balls again like he did last rack?
So, Jay, you're still playing a little pool, too.
Not really.
I saw you do well in the Swanee last year, or this year.
Last year.
This year.
No, man.
Yeah,
I didn't play
You
this
went
year.
like 6 rounds.
No, not
Was it
this
last year then? It was last year. You went like 6-7 rounds.
I got in the money. Excuse me.
Yeah.
I got in the money. Listen, for me, if I get in the money, it's a successful tournament. If I win my entry fee back, I'm thrilled. I'm a donator. Good shot, Dennis. That's the right shot. Let's see. How many's Tony got?
Tony's got 2.
Two. That's what I thought.
So
2.
it's 4. It's four balls down altogether.
2-2 right now. This game. Got to keep track of the ball count, boys. Well, he fell a little short here. He'd like to be look. See, he got a little bigger. See how he's shaking his head? That was an easy shot to get down on the 3. He wanted to be about 3 or 4 inches lower. So he played.
He's still dialing in this table, Jay. I don't care how much practice he had yesterday or last night. I'm still noticing that he's still dialing things in.
He's going to spin that ball in. He slid it in there, but it's good enough. He's okay. Wait a second. Three, 6, 8, 10. Dennis has got 5.
Yeah, playing for 3.
Let's see if he tries to draw off the 2 above the 8 ball. He's got to be careful if he does that. There's a side pocket over there. Oh, he went there. I like the way he went. Look at this. This is all right. He's all right.
Well, he can play the 5 now and still slide her back for the.
Yeah, now he can come
For the
across table and
14.
hit the 8 ball.
Yeah.
It won't hurt him. You need 2, Dennis.
Doesn't want to go above the 8. Because then he's got to play a combo.
Has he won 2 games in a row in this whole match in 2 days? Or would this be the first time?
No, he has not won 2 games in a row in this whole
here
match.
we go. He's got a chance right now. He got it. He got it. He's all right. If he could somehow find a way to get this score, what is it, 13-5? It'll be 13-6. If he can get to 13-10, he's going to put heat on Tony. If he can win a few more games.
Well, it's just a numbers game. I mean, once again, he's got to make up 3 games per day.
Yeah. Tony's on a break.
Once again, this is Daniel. I'm sitting here with Jay Helfert. Thank you, Jay Helfert, for coming out here